Just
Everyone fucking fell asleep or what?
no, just Peter's probably getting food. And his dog. Stream started if you want to know. Did you know you can fly in sandbox mode? Just press Y twice to take flight.
Well, I've just had a look on the normal house because they've added new stuff.
Coast, forest, island, downtown, snowy suburbs. Did you know time displayed on the clocks can be set to the game time or real time? Welcome to Sandbox mode, where you can create jobs and houses and share them with your friends through mod.io to change the environment or make your house a job. Take a look at property settings found under. So I take it you build your whole house in this one?
I say you don't buy the house and do it all.
Well, this is just in the sandbox mode, so if you go to the standard game one. I hear your alarm's going off 6 o'clock. Oh, she's not here, is she?
Hello, stranger. Gotta say, I wasn't expecting a message from you, but I'm glad you reached out.
Okay, so you can just get a house
You're
and do
back
it
in
all.
Pinnacle, you need a job,
Yeah.
and your first idea was taking part in fixing the Driftwood house? Ambitious, but I'm afraid I don't have good news. The town council put the renovation on hold, which is a shame. Turning it into a community center was such a great idea, and now all we have is the ugliest house on this side of the coast. It's a long story. The point is, this innovation isn't happening now. Don't worry, I got you another job instead. It's not as prestigious, but everyone starts somewhere, right? Check your email for the details. And don't be a stranger again.
Do you want to be a house for purpose? Someone clean it up. Oh no. Different quests require different tools. Don't know how to use your tools? Look around for a book. It's best to be found the cover open by pressing it to read some tooltips. Trouble finding lost piece of trash. LB to activate your flipper sense.
Filthy animals.
Right. I'm supposed to be. Oh, there. Just trash everything.
Yeah.
You would though, wouldn't you, realistically?
Yeah. Rooms left 8 stands. You had like a sweeping brush before, didn't you, in the first one that you used to sweep and it'd get rid of marks.
I can't remember what I pressed for the freaking thing now. I can't remember what I pressed. Sell it all. Can't sell. To get rid of stains, aim at them in old RT.
Oh.
Why can I not get rid of this thing now? See what I mean about my controller? Between the controller and my fingers.
Can't believe Annie's got up and gone to fucking sleep.
I can't believe the whole lot of them have. Deserves. Exactly. And a long weekend as well for everyone, so what the hell?
You say that, a short day for me tomorrow. Baz goes to the pub, so everything gets turned off early tomorrow for me. I could be up at 4.
As a star for you, that means that your client is happy with your work. You can finish the job now and get paid. But note that you have 1 star out of 3. If you keep getting the most stars, your client happier and earning more.
What did it say? You got 1 star?
Oh,
Oh, that's fucking rude.
I've literally only picked up a little bit of trash though.
Oh.
That's from the outside. Well, hey, let's watch TV.
Hey?
I said, yeah, let's watch TV.
You got Chinese coming. It'll be worth the wait.
What, so you're getting a cooked one, one you have to cook, you're not getting a takeaway one? That's not a town, that's barely even a village.
Yeah, over here, everywhere you go, there's fucking Chinese, Indian.
Uh-huh. The only thing is, that means everywhere where you go there's Chinese or Indian.
Yeah. Yeah, Lindsay listens to me all the time, don't you, Lindsay? Oh, again, Chinese. Okay. Oh, an Indian. Okay.
Why won't let me pick that up or sell it? God, I couldn't mess with so many people with this game. Because the number of people I'd have to have OCD for it and finishing jobs early.
Oh.
Used to it. Rush. It's only Rush and PK though. Party's literally shrunk. I'm almost thinking. Well, I sent her a friend's request. She hasn't even added me back. So. Oh no, you're on PC. Me. You. No, I just remembered when I said it. You're on PC. It works all different. I don't know, probably on Xbox. It should be a friends thing. Well, that's the thing, you tell people how they are you. And what is into the kitchen? Wow. Gone. A bit you heard her you heard her earlier on when she came out. You fucking thing. And that would have just have been talking to the dog. I told her your daughter were. I said I've met somebody who's like their daughter said the daughter were a bit of a bloody thing. I said it sounds just like your bloody twin. She just smiled and goes, I'm not that bad. I goes, no, you're worse. Mm-hmm. Oh, I cancel it. No, I'm good at being able to like keep different groups separate, and like friends that I won't bring in with other friends and stuff like that, and or not friends, but as like, you know what I mean. And PK's same. He's got some people that he's like, oh, what mix like group from that with such and such a group and stuff, but it's nice to have like a chilled group that you can go with, and plus like everybody's on at different times and stuff, so it's like everything, it'll all work out, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no need for it, just need to have a laugh, chill out. Life's got enough stresses and shit. You come to game and bloody thing to escape it, not. I mean, like earlier on with Will and that, it's when I asked him that thing, it's like, you know, I will listen to other people's stuff because it's always good to talk, and like as you've heard yourself, I can whinge a bit. Mm-hmm. Wait, did I just sell that window? Yeah, but I think I sold the window. Damn. You buy floors and you buy walls and bricks and stuff, so technically I should just be able to stand outside and sell the whole house. Start again. Are you sure though? Mine goes like that though. Sometimes people are like, oh, you keep going robotic and that, like fucking where it plugs in at the bottom of my controller, it goes right crackly. But yeah, I've since figured out, since not playing Farm Sim, it's only Farm Sim it does it on. Yeah, crazy, right? Mm-hmm. Fix one thing and break three. Sit there reading a book for hours. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I couldn't believe it earlier on when I were on about, like, when I told you that thing about the TV situation and stuff, somewhat, and then says, oh, well, it's not like you can just get another one, and then all of a sudden turns up with one. What the fuck? Oh, wow. Love the wallpaper. I guess I'm probably best not to sell a laptop if I want to buy some more page. Yeah, no, but even laptop. Yeah, so why does it give you the option to sell it? Got the house. I can't sell setting down the used pizza. Mm-hmm. Whereas now you don't have to, you can just one have one house on the street and one have another and do it side by side. I'm guessing. Hmm? Wow. Oops. Yes, I could actually read them sticker labels, see what they actually said. Good things worth waiting for, apparently. Yeah, I do that, but I've got like stomach issues and stuff, so it really doesn't help. Crohn's. Well, the word I couldn't think of yesterday when I said like the team them up together, it's Crohn's and colitis, which I think is why my throat's hurting a bit because I think like the stomach acid and we're not eating and like feeling sick. I think the stomach acid's coming up and I think it's kind of burnt my throat. You know, I had one down my throat and like how bad for anaesthetic and stuff like that, and then like, right, well, we can't tell anything that way, so then they were fucking, I had to go and drink that horrible juice and have one other way. Like, The other thing is they reckon that they couldn't get an accurate picture of something because like it would cause me that much fucking discomfort because I wouldn't go for the anaesthetic because I absolutely despise hospitals, so I wouldn't stay in, so it would, yeah. But like she's like, oh, just like the first time when I had one, like they were really nice, and when I felt discomfort and that, they just went and stopped and that. This time I went to a different place, but it was like the fucking person that were doing it, like she were like, oh no, we really need to see, you know, let's just try a bit more and fucking, you know, see with it, you know, you should be able to stand a bit more. I'm like, no, right, that's it now. I'm fucking, you know, I proper had to snap it, like, right, that's it, pack it in, out now. And then they're like, oh well, we can't take it out too fast because whatever reason and stuff. It could actually feel they were still trying to fucking. It's like, no, out. Like, Jesus. It's like, you know, technically, when I said, right, that's it, I can't stand anymore, out, and fucking no consent no. Technically, that's assault. Yeah, but I can't spend that long in hospitals. Like if I'm in a hospital longer than an hour, I'm walking out because I'm starting to feel anxiety, faint, fucking. Yeah, but I've got like a really good like my consultant's like really good, and like rather than having to go and see her, she rings me up to find out how I'm doing and stuff like that. And like the last 3 times, like I've described my feelings and that, and she's like, right, I'll done me a prescription over the phone for it and stuff. So, you know, she's really good and understanding like that, you know what I mean? So to have somebody that's nice like that and like helpful, and then because they were like, it was because their hospital were busy, and she's like, oh well, I want to get you seen, so I've booked you in at this place. And then, you know, they were complete, you know, twats like that. It's like yeah, I mean well, I ended up getting blood poisoning, septicemia, when I was younger, and the doctor came out to me, and like I will literally, I couldn't drink, or I'd have like a tablespoon, and I will literally, like, not to put you off your food or anything, but like throwing up black and horrible stuff, and the doctor came out to me, and the doctor just says, oh, it's fine, just try and keep fluids in you, and fucking, it's a 24-hour virus. I was burning up, I didn't want to be on my own, I was shivering, I was boiling, and fucking, you know, I knew I was ill. For me to ask to see a doctor, I knew I was ill. And my dad told me, my dad says, look to my mum, you better phone, get doctor out. And then I was too weak to get down, so they did come out to do a house visit. Doctor just turns around and goes, oh, it's a 24-hour virus. I was like, I've been like this 3 days. Anyway, the next morning I woke up and I literally practically fell on the floor on the way from my room to down into the kitchen. I was like, Mum, you're going to have to take me to the doctor's. I got out of the car right outside the doctor's surgery. I passed out 3 times on my way into the reception. The next time I woke up, I were in the back of an ambulance, passed out again, woke up the next time in a hospital corridor because a doctor or a nurse or whatever it were had been trying to put an IV into my arm, and apparently I tensed my arm up that much there and it was snapping IV off in my arm. So apparently I woke up, bloody had a go at him. Next time I woke up again after that, I remembered, well, it was 3 days later, and like I had IVs in me and everything, and when I came round, kind of ended up, going relaxing again, going back to sleep again, waking up the next day, and I was like, how long have I been here? And nurse is like, well, 3-4 days. I was like, right, it's time I was going home, and tried to get up and fell on the floor again, and I like, look, I don't like hospitals, I need to go. She's like, oh, well, the doctor needs to talk to you, blah, blah, blah. Fucking he never turned up. So next night, they were doing IVs for antibiotics every 4 hours. So she was waking me up through the night and stuff. And I says, look, I says, I'll be fine. I said, I wish I hadn't come in. She says, I'll tell you what it is. She says, you came in here at like 11 o'clock in the morning. She says, if you'd have left it until 2 o'clock before you came in, literally for 4 hours, she says, you'd have been out by now. And I looked at her and she goes, yeah. She says, you'd have been straight in and out down to the morgue. She says, you were like 4 or 5 hours off dead. It's like, wow. And after I'd I think it took them about 10 days before they let me out of hospital, and by the time it had been 2 weeks, I went back to work, and I swear to God that was the worst thing I ever did, because that, I thought I was young and fit with farming and stuff, and it absolutely battered the hell out of me. I managed about an hour at work, and then I was just like flat out on the floor again, and it took me another 3 weeks to recuperate after that, and it was fucking horrible. But the doctor had diagnosed me with a 24-hour virus there when she could have caught it there. It's like, my dad's like, she needs striking off for that. And something else had come up another time, and I had to go back to the same doctors, and they tried to make me see this doctor and tried to make her my personal physician type, whatever they're called. And I was like, I'm not seeing her, that bitch nearly had me dead. Point blank refused to see her. I was like, I don't trust her, and if you don't trust your doctor, then, well, I don't trust him now anyway, down to that. I'd much rather turn round to a group of friends and like take the majority vote on what they think is wrong. Because you never, I never Google, because anything you put in, it ends up that you've got something fucking drastically wrong. And like on. Yeah, well, I'd be. Yeah, I've been trying to watch what I eat and that, and then like with stress and one thing or another, and then I'd not be sleeping, and fucking that exuberates, fucking makes it worse, and it's just like just gets to be a vicious circle, and then you're not sleeping, and you're worrying more, and you're making yourself worse, and it's like, Jesus. Oh, I yeah, I know my eating's bad. And then like staying up and yeah. But then it's like I don't bite food, and like the person who does it, I'm like, the number of times I turn around, I'm like, I'm not supposed to be eating like lots of pastries and like spicy stuff and that and fucking other stuff. It's like when we're not working on that, like my mum gives them like a bit of money towards my food and stuff like that, and one thing because I'm still paying rent on my place, but I can't get into my place because there's 4 flights of stairs to walk up to. Well, I'd fuck my back up as well, so I've got that going on as well. Yeah. Basically. A vet would have put me down. Well, when I told her what I had and stuff, she was kind of like, she was the one that turned around and said about diet and stuff, and kind of gave me an idea on, because she's like, it's took me like, she said it takes you time because it takes that long for the food to go through your system that you don't actually to work out what's actually aggravating it and one thing or another. So she did actually give me a bit of help that way. Yeah, I know that's not nice because that's how I found out about this Crohn's thing and stuff like that through doing that, and then I've been doing it that long because it's like kind of a thing that I know lasses are probably bad enough, but you can imagine what guys are like at going to a doctor with something like that, and then it's like it got that bad because ever since I'd been poorly, I'd had like anemia. So my anemia had come back with a fucking severe vengeance. So yeah, I'd proper run myself down before I even went for him to start, and then there were all tests and stuff there to do. So yeah, I got pretty bad with it all. Emsley's like, geez, dude, I've heard all this once. Oh. Snap. Well, somebody had said something the other day, bloody Will or PK something, and PK were like, you're like 60. I'm like, no, but I feel like 70. Oh, my mind don't even feel young. My mind feels fucking tired because I'm not exhausted with it all. It's absolutely horrible. I was on regular meds. I was supposed to go for, because like I've been getting MRI and stuff like that, because I fucked my back up like fucking 6-7 years ago. It's taken like 7-8 years to get this MRI thing for my back and stuff, to find out that I fused the bottom fucking discs, and the fuse that bad, it's probably going to be inoperable or an operation job that runs risks and stuff, which I'm still waiting for bloody x-ray people to talk to, physio people to talk to, whatever, to still waiting for an appointment for all that bullshit. And I was supposed to go in for some other appointment, and she's like, oh, you need to come off your medication for it for like either 3 or 5 days. And so I came off it for that. Missed the appointment because I couldn't get there because like I was just feeling that crap. And then I've kind of, between moving and shit happening and redecorating that, I kind of lost the medication, so now I'm waiting for her to ring me back to get another one. So yeah, I've been off my meds for a bit, so that ain't helping either. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did. Yeah. Uh-huh. Jeez. Mm. Well, that's it. And then when you like come off it, like when you've been used to having it and your body's been thingy with it, then it takes you that time to get back up to there as well. And then there's any deterioration in between, and it's just well, it's dangerous in a way. It's neglection in a way, isn't it? Yeah, it's really annoying how them. The worst thing is that fucking drink it you have to drink. That's ah. Oh. Nope. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it's this stupid thing of we don't have to pay him that, but it's like my mate, he had he's like 24-year-old, and he were like passing out, and when he went for some tests, and they turned around and says, "Oh, you've got like what written 92% heart failure or something." And like, you need these other tests and one thing and another. He's like, all right, great, how, when's that going to be? And this was when me and him started gaming together and like set up the first servers. So this is going back like 2 years, and it'd have been like now when his first appointment had been. Whereas his boss, because like he were working for an agricultural contractor and that, and his boss were like, look, I'll pay for you to fucking go private. Just go get it done. And he was in within like fucking... And it still took like 8 months even paying for it. And then when he found out he'd done it... Yeah. No. Half of the stuff that fucking the things that some people have wrong with them, fucking, it's not the doctors that diagnose what's wrong with them. It's freaking at the end, you know, when they do autopsy. And that's what I'm. That's. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Wow. Wow. Yep. Yeah, no, it's scary. It's like yeah. He just dropped. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. When I was younger, I can remember we went on. It was the first time my dad had ever come on holiday with me and my mum and my brother. And we went to Scarborough. I'm sure it was Scarborough. And like before, the reason why he'd ended up coming was because before that, when he'd been at Oxford, he started getting chest pains and like fucking going to hospital. And local hospital had just turned around and says, "Oh, it's indigestion," and sent him home with fucking Rennie. And he had one while we were over at the on holiday at Caravan. Like 3 days into it, he had the fucking started getting these pains in his chest. And with them being over there, they rang up and the hospital actually turned around and says, "Right, we've got a police car on its way to rendezvous with you, because you can get to us faster than we can get an ambulance to you. We've got a police car come. Don't worry about the speed limits. Just get here." And they kept him in there for 4 weeks, down to it being a heart thing. And this hospital had turned around 3 times and said it was just indigestion. No, they have to stay with them. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's crazy. It's ridiculous. But then, if they're not there with them, look at why that came about. It's because they were leaving people in fucking hospital corridors. You know what I mean? It's just all, like we were saying yesterday. It's fucked, this country. The whole fucking world's screwed. What's that, sir? Hi, my future self, cause no one else's. Hi, my future self, cause no one else's dreams here. Oh, cause no one else cleans here. God, I can't read. So what do you think to it? And I'll give a bad example. Between getting distracted and saying, oh, that was the other thing I was going to say. He went to the same place, right? He went to his doctor because he was getting headaches. And doctor just turned around and goes, sent him to Airedale and says, oh, you've got arthritis in your head. 6 months later, he ended up going into hospital and turned out he had a brain tumour. I'm supposed to trust these people. No, but, well, it's nearly like a lot of them. It's almost like the, yeah, Foxman. Wow. Do you know why that'll be, don't you? To keep pressure off network for downloading it and that if it's popular. Tuesday. We're specifically going to do this on a Tuesday. Well, I suppose it's like COD getting updates on a Thursday. Didn't manage to finish the extra room. Have fun with it. Thank you for taking this burden from me. Ugh.